Hi everyone, Jen with Sapology here. Today I want to talk about one of our amazing products from our Wellness Heal Thyself line that I believe is becoming one of our top selling products, and that is our Greens Booster. So new for the 2023 season is actually a new flavor. We've got our French vanilla, we've got our very berry. That one has been my favorite. I like fruity flavors. But new for the season is lemonade, and I've had this in the past. It is absolutely delicious. So I can't wait to get that one on order. It's really a refreshing light lemonade flavor. Okay, so we're gonna talk about what makes this product so special. It's not just your average greens powder. And I am so glad we came out with this product because it really is making an impact within my family, and I'll tell you why. So this greens powder has, I believe it's 25 servings per jar. Each serving, so each scoop, I'll show you how big the scoop is one serving of fruits and veggies. And that's not just your average fruits and veggies, it's actually superfoods. So we have over 20 superfoods, it's a really big deal. Superfoods are amazing. And I think that when we're putting things into our bodies, they might as well be good things, right? The more good stuff we can get in there, the functional ingredients, superfoods, all of that good stuff, natural plant-derived ingredients, we're doing ourselves such a big favor. And there's 21 vitamins and minerals per jar. So taking your daily greens is almost like taking a daily multivitamin. And you can actually, if you go to my website, you can look at the entire nutrition label to see exactly what percentage of all those vitamins and minerals you do get from this product. I mean, we've got all of the good stuff in there, like spirulina, and we've got the wheatgrass and the oatgrass. There is things like not pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, broccoli, kale, blueberries. There's mushroom powders in there, shiitake and maitake mushrooms, and the list goes on. There's over 21 different ingredients in these, and just a great lineup. So the best thing about this product though, the best thing is that it actually tastes great. So I don't know if you have had greens powders in the past, like I had tried a few different ones. One was kind of a cheaper one I had ordered from Amazon. It was disgusting. I actually ordered it for my daughter, but we could not drink it. And the second one was very similar to the price point of ours. These are $79 per jar. And it tasted exactly the same as that first one. And I said, oh my God, we had to disguise it in a smoothie with blueberries, deep berry flavors. And even then we could still taste whatever. It did not taste good. So when we came out with these, and Tanya, our founder, said, you guys, I promise you, this is a great tasting greens powder. And when I took my first sip, I was so impressed. I was scared. I was like, it's not gonna taste good. So delicious. So I actually can just drink these shaken up with ice water, and my daughter as well. And I mean, she's picky. She's the one who has been dealing with some vitamin and mineral deficiencies. She's been a very picky fruit and vegetable eater her whole life. She's almost 18. And these deficiencies have caught up with her. So we've been really working the past couple of years on some great supplements, and this has been a big part of her journey. So like I said, shaken up, my daily go-to, because I drink my matcha every day in my matcha shaker, is I generally mix a scoop of this with my scoop of matcha, and then I add in the other boosters that I like to incorporate, which is for me usually the probiotic and the immunity booster. This is strawberry, this is elderberry, so I just use all kinds of lovely fruit flavors. It tastes great. But what we're gonna make up together today is a booster juice, because this is what I make my daughter more often than not. She needs extra protein in the morning, and so we've been starting to make her the protein smoothies before she heads off to school, and then we add all of this good stuff in. So let's make that together here with the greens powder, a highly recommended Sapology product. So when I make a booster juice, I always like to add ice. So we kind of like to make it a little bit slushy and refreshing. And I'll just show you some of my go-to ingredients. Of course, I do have some recipes, but I mean, we all make smoothies a little differently, and it depends what's in the fridge, what's in the freezer, maybe what we need in our bodies that day or that week, but I'll show you what kind of is some of our go-tos. So we've got the ice. For liquids, I generally use an oat milk or an almond milk, some sort of a natural milk. My girls both found that dairy milks bothered them, so we got into buying the plant-based milks quite a few years ago, and I love them, especially for the smoothies. So we've got that, and then this has become one of our favorite juices to add to our smoothies is guava juice. It just packs so much flavor, and I mean, come on, guava juice is just delicious. So we add a good splash. Oh, I should shake that up a little bit until it's a little settled down. Give that a little shake. I mean, you can add orange juice or whatever. If you want to add something that actually isn't going to add any extra sugar or calories, you could steep up some of our naturally sweet fruit teas and have that on hand to add as your liquid. But we're just going to add in a good splash. I don't usually measure anything. That's just kind of how I roll. A little of this and a little of that. Then we always add in extra fruit. So I'm gonna add in some banana for some creaminess, and then I've just got some, like a mixed kind of tropical fruit, frozen fruit blend here. We keep the freezer loaded up with bags of frozen fruits. So add that in. I'm always mixing and matching the flavors and making something fun. I'm not going to put in the protein powder today, but we don't sell a protein powder, but I usually use either like a vanilla or a strawberry protein powder. Okay, we're gonna add a scoop. We're going with the fruity flavors today. We're gonna add a scoop of super greens, and the French vanilla one is fantastic if you want to kind of play with some of like the chocolate flavors. Sometimes we'll do like chocolate, banana, we'll do that. We'll add in the mocha vitamin D booster and just kind of play around with those flavors. So there's that. I always add in the immune booster. This one is elderberry ginger, so it's got a nice strong berry flavor. Complements nicely, get in that daily immune boosting. And then probiotic, the strawberry probiotic is another daily one. Oh, and I see that I did not grab the scoop. So I'm gonna borrow the scoop from my immunity booster. Add in the summer strawberry probiotic. And then, depending on what time of day it is, who's drinking it, we usually will add a scoop of matcha as well. I've already had my matcha today, so I'm going to leave that out for today, but we're just gonna blend this up. Now forgive the noise for a second. My blender is a little bit of a relic. I am in the market. Okay, voila, there we go. So my favorite cup for this is our Slim Sip tumbler. So we have this color, and we have a bright sunshine yellow, and it's a double-walled plastic tumbler, which is so fantastic for the smoothies. This is what I use for my daughter every day. I send her off to school with her smoothie in this cup. So we'll just load that up. And sometimes I add in fresh spinach if I have. Sometimes I add in frozen avocado, especially for my daughter. Just depends on kind of what we've got, what time of day it is, and what we need. So good, like so good. It's like going to Booster Juice. And so we're packing those fruits and veggies in there. If you've got a picky kid like mine who you know is not getting enough fruits and vegetables in their diet, this is a great, great way to do it and to disguise it, right? Because it does have a little bit of texture. If you're just sipping it on its own, which I enjoy, but it'll settle a little bit. You gotta kind of keep stirring it up. It does have that little bit of texture from the wheatgrass and the oatgrass that is in there. But for the most part, it's pretty smooth and it's very, very tasty. So if you want to try a sample of it, please just reach out to me. I am always happy to share. It is just really one of my top recommended products. So thanks for watching today. Let me know if you have any questions.